Pac-Man is the yellow ghostbuster that has graced us with his presence in Smash Bros. 4, finally making the dream of the iconic foursome in one game come true. But he's not here to play fourth fiddle, and he's ready to prove that he's just as capable as the other three at beating the shit out of people. Pac-Man is a midweight, and plays very differently to other characters. He's a hard hitter, but quite agile, able to lay waste to his opponents by laying down traps, using the plethora of projectiles he has at his disposal, and transforming his body into ways that should not be possible. His jab combo involves 2 quick punches followed by a single flip kick, deals moderate damage with some decent knockback at the end. His dash attack transforms him into his OG form, where he munches forward, a multi-hitting attack that is almost completely lagless, meaning you can literally combo any move out of it. I'm not even kidding, you name it, fucking anything. It's still punishable though, so use it wisely. His side tilt is a standing poke that is quite potent at maintaining space, while his up tilt is a powerful headbutt that combos into itself, but has little range of movement. His down tilt is where it's at though, a fast yet powerful surprise attack with very little ending lag. Use this to space out your opponents and catch them by surprise mid-fight. Pac-Man's aerials are generally very good, like his forward air, which is one of the most fastest, most lagless aerials around, great for combos and overall keeping your opponents at bay. It also happens to be one of the more weaker aerials around, so you won't be KOing with this anytime soon. Same cannot be said for his back air though, which is quite potent both in range and power, but not nearly as fast. However, can still be used as a very viable kill move. His down air, which is usually written off as a generic downward kick, is actually quite an effective edge guarder, and can be used along with a short hop to rack up damage fast. It doesn't spike, but the last hit sends your opponent upwards, allowing for further follow-ups at low percents. His up air works a lot like Mario's up air, a fairly powerful upward kick that combos well, and can keep your opponent in the air for days if you use it right. And his neutral air, just like all his OG form transformations, is a powerful combo breaker with a long-lasting hitbox that can be followed directly after a footstool. Use this in your approach, off the ledge, and whenever you see the opportunity to dish out some extra damage. His grab, while it can punch spot dodges and suck your opponents in mid-range, is unfortunately his greatest weakness due to the ridiculous bit of ending lag on it. Use this only if you're absolutely sure you're going to get the grab, because if you whiff this mid-match, it's basically like saying, "Here, kill me." As a result, you'll be lucky to pull off his pummel or any of his throws, but if you do, his down throw is kind of awesome, in animation and combat potential. His smashes all involve him pulling out his ghost friends to take a hit for him. Blinky for his side smash, Inky for his up smash, and both Pinky and Clyde for his down smash. All have generally the same ending lag, knockback, and the unique property of being able to neutralize certain projectiles, with the side smash being slightly more powerful than the rest. And since Pac-Man can't exactly grab safely, these will be your main tools for killing. His neutral special is Bonus Fruit, a chargeable projectile that grants Pac-Man access to several items from Namco's history, each with their own unique properties. The cherry and strawberry shuts down rushdown approaches, the orange racks up damage at a distance, the apple is a potent edge guarding tool, the melon adds pressure, the Galaxian for mix-ups, the bell stuns for follow-ups, and the key is your primary kill move. Shuffling through these also slows down your descent in the air, so if you can adapt these to every situation, there's no doubt that you will be a god at Pac-Man. Be careful though, each projectile can be caught and used against you. Freaky Fruit is the first custom, where each item deals less damage but with a more erratic behavior, while Lazy Fruit's items travel slower but stay out for longer. Power Pellet is his side special, which is a controllable sideways dash with super armor. This will literally eat up projectiles and any chance your opponent has of approaching you. Even better, it's hard to punish, because even if they do shield it, you're probably already halfway across the screen. It also makes for a great recovery option as you can act almost immediately out of it, and you can even hit people behind you with it. There's absolutely nothing stopping this pack train. Distant Power Pellet increases the range and mobility of the move for less knockback, while Enticing Power Pellet has a wind box that pulls people in, boasting more kill power but at the cost of speed. Pac-Jump is his up special, which produces multicolored trampolines with increasing height distances each bounce, with the fourth bounce forcing a helpless state. This is generally a very good recovery, as the third bounce has ridiculously good height coverage, if not a little predictable, and it can sometimes be used by your opponents, which is never fun. As a result though, Pac-Man has a really good ledge game. Combine this trippy ass recovery with a lagless forward air, and you're gonna have a hard time edge guarding this guy. Power Pack Jump adds a more powerful hitbox to the jump but at a set distance, while Meteor Trampoline actually decreases in height the more you jump, with the fourth one actually meteoring. Yep, that's a weird one. Pac-Man's down special has him plant a fire hydrant below him, which produces water spouts above and upon either side of it, dealing damage when dropped on an opponent. This has a multitude of uses and is what gives Pac-Man his versatility. It can edge guard, cover your neutral special, extend the reach of your attacks, and kill by having it sent straight towards your opponent. The fastest way being after hitting it with a key or chaining a forward air with a side tilt, but you can also use a side smash. You can even slow it down for pressure by setting it off after a jab. The aptly named On Fire Hydrant replaces water with fire, and the Dire Hydrant just straight up explodes upon contact. No buts about it. And his final smash is Super Pac-Man, where he transforms into an enlarged version of his OG form and gets ready for dinner. Pac-Man has combos, they're just a little difficult to execute. The easiest being 2 up tilts to an up smash at low percents. You can also follow up a short hop down air with a back air, string a single jab with a down tilt followed by a side smash, and punish a missed tech from a neutral air with a down tilt. This and down throw makes good setups for a dash attack, which as we know chains into just about anything. The longest chain I've been able to pull off being a double up air, or 2 forward airs followed by a down tilt. But at high percents, the most potent combo has got to be down special to key. The angle at which the hydrant hits your opponent is strict, making sure you hit them opposite to the side you're facing, but time it right and this gives Pac-Man a vital kill option. To summarize, Pac-Man is a versatile poker, able to rack up damage by constantly mixing up the way he complements his unique special moves with his fast aerial and ground moves, so that your opponents are always kept on their toes. However, without a safe grab, he does have trouble KOing quickly, so be sure to make the most of his weird quirks to gain the upper hand. So what are you waiting for? Go on and eat up the competition with Pac-Man. Naturally, if you felt I've missed anything or have any tips of your own, please leave them down below in the comments. But until then, good luck and I'll see you on the battlefield.